بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. My name is Yahya Albaheth from Tiger's team. Today, inshallah, with my colleagues Mohammad Himidah, Sultan Alqahtani, and Ziyad Ahmed Alghamdi, we are going to introduce our presentation, which is about improving the delivery efficiency and customer satisfaction of a parcel delivery company. Here is the main points we are going to cover in this presentation, inshallah. In an introduction, parcel and carrier services help customers and companies to link through online platforms that are created by the companies offering online shopping to their customers. In this case, to maintain a good relationship between customers and the company, carrier and parcel delivery companies need to have enough resources to carry out these operations. Some of the key resources needed are vehicles, human resource in terms of drivers and the management of the company, and a well-established market to carry out the operations. In this case, the company happens to be underperforming and not prioritizing customer satisfaction, and instead seeking to open a new ventures and branches without giving a proper attention to the difficulties the company is already facing. In this presentation, our aim is studying the problems being faced by the company and coming up with solutions to be able to expand the operations and sustain the company existence in the new market. The problem and key issues the company faces. The first problem is the company is facing a hard time when it comes to be delivering quality services to their clients. This is brought about by inadequate resources and existence of a poor system of management that is governing the company. Secondly, the company needs to address these issues before moving to the next phase of expanding its operations. That is by satisfying its available customers' needs in the current market before exploring the new market they didn't have any idea about it. In this case, the business need to carry out an extensive market research in order to enter the market with an idea of what kind of market they are entering and learn from the existing firm mistake. Before moving into a new market, also the company should consider the existing one and give enough resources. So the company, based on that, can decide to open a new business and branches a new market like Yumbu, Abha, Jizan, and even Al-Baha. The main areas to be focused on to receive good customer service provision. The company also needs to buy more vehicles, change its management structure, or motivating them by offering bonuses and allowances to drivers depending on their travel destinations. Also producing an advanced technological system that will be able to help with the tracking of goods until they are delivered. We believe if these problems are dealt with fully, the company is likely to retain a lot of customers who will enable them to have an extra resource to expand their operations. Before moving into next step and the new expanding for the company, here is some motivational recommendations we are recommend. First, purchasing of additional trucks will be helping to reduce the pressure on the existing trucks and the employees working in them. This will boost efficiency and delivery sector with a better margin. Second, the current management need to be examined their technical competence and qualifications, and those are not competent enough should be taken for training to improve on their managerial skills. The company also need to motivate its driver and other employees in order to raise their morale while working. Lastly, the company should not rush into the new market but carry out a research and identifying the potential benefits and their limitations before entering the market. And the new picture of company will be explained with my colleague Sultan.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Sultan Alqahtani. Today I'm going to present the new picture of our organization. When the company is well established and having a good reputation in the market, then they should think to grow more by explore their market in Yumbu, Abha, Jizan and Al-Baha. Opening new branches on these cities is normally to increase the profit of the company by either a smaller or even a bigger margin, depending on the nature of the new market. But the company should be aware of some issues that could appear, such as how to deal with the competition, additional resources required for the new branches, management structure when expanding operations, market entry strategy that will be used, and lastly, the form of technology used to carry out the operation efficiently and effectively. The second point is come up with new strategies for entering the new market to be able to compete effectively. This will require a deep analysis of the market and it needs research to be carried out to know the customer performance and how will the company work to satisfy them. The management can hire a group of market researchers to go out and carry out the study and come with solid information regarding customer performance. The next slide is market strategy. Since the company is targeting customers involved with online purchases, the best market strategy to be used is a digital market entry strategy. This strategy will save the cost of opening up more offices, great number of employees to do the work. But the company should be aware of several factors before apply strategy, which are risk of entry, cost of the market entry strategy to be used, and outcome of entering that market. The second point is the company should have a market strategy that can balance their businesses and the new market to be able to achieve their goals so it can establish a good relation between the business and the new market. And last point is a digital marketing strategy will aim at cutting down some costs that could have raised from doing the business manually. The next slide is the competition. The company needs to offer unique services that are not being offered by the competitors to ensure that it can survive in the new market. For example, the company will have to use more resources on the advertising to make name of the company known in the new market. The second point is the reputation play a key role when entering new market. If the company has a bad reputation, this can create a challenge to the company's success. And to deal with this issue, the company should come up with a new brand name for its subsidiaries in the new market. And the last point is focusing much on competitors may drain much of the company's resources. The attention should be paid to them, but not much of it until the company forgets about its primary objective for its existence. The company needs to allocate resources towards dealing with the competition, but at the same time, it should not overspend its resources until after the company becomes unable to deliver to its customer effectively. And resources improvements will be presented by my colleague Mohammed.
My name is Mohammad Talal and I will explain resources improvements. The company has inadequate vehicles in such a way that it delivers badly with a rating of less than 60% for its client. To overcome this, the company needs to buy additional vehicles to deal with the current inefficient difficulties faced by them. The parcel delivery company wants to expand its operations by opening up its branches in 4 different places, that being Yanbu, Abha, Jizan, and Albaheth. These are 4 different locations and are estimated to increase the company's operations by 20%. The company needs to acquire resources like large and medium trucks, delivery vans, a warehouse, office equipment, and additional employees to be added to the already available ones. Company needs to acquire 4 more large trucks that will help with long distance deliveries and delivery of heavy commodities. This will help reduce the workload for medium truck drivers and delivery vans. 8 more medium trucks and delivery vans will help solve the problem of inadequate transportation. The delivery vans are the ones required to do the door-to-door delivery after acquiring 30 vans. All these acquisitions will need a backup of drivers and the delivery guys to handle them. Thus, hiring will also be a requirement for operations to run smoothly. Although expansions aims at making more profits from its newly acquired subsidiaries, there is a huge sacrifice that needs to be made to make these subsidiaries operationing and running efficiently. The new management structure. For this company to succeed in the new market, it needs a new team of managers and supervisors who will oversee those 4 newly opened up branches, promoting hard-working and committed employees to take up the vacant positions created by the company. Finally, hiring of people from outside may lower the morale of the existing employees, and achieving the targets and goals may be a little bit difficult since adapting to the new environment is difficult for them to adjust. Enabling technology will be introduced by my colleague Ziyad.
My name is Ziyad Alghamdi. Enabling technology. Technology can be used in the form of tracking system of goods and transit to solve the problem of clients not being able to locate their goods. The management can make the use of a fleet system to help with the tracking problem. The technology use can also be used by the company to make packing and repacking of their item before they leave to clients. Technology can be used to track vehicles using modern GPS tracking system. Also, improved payment system are another goodie brought using technology. Customer can be allowed to pay for their goods upon their delivery to their intended destination. The proposed recommendation. First, the company should purchase more additional trucks for it to be able to carry out its primary activity in the new branches effectively. Second, there needs to be employed additional employees who will occupy the vacant position created by expansion of operation. Digital marketing strategy should be adopted since the customers in the new market are mostly the ones purchasing online. The company need to come with a system of tracking the customer goods, for example, the use of GPS in the transporting vehicles. In conclusion, the parcel delivery and courier service discussed in this report require a lot of work to be done, aiming to functioning effectively and efficiently. This can be done by acquiring more trucks and delivery vans to carry out daily activities. Motivate the management and the employees and coming up with a computerized system to carry out operation. Before moving out to a new branch, the company needs to prepare itself in terms of resources, management team, strategy, and type of technology to be used in the company. From our point of view, if the company can be able to meet the suggestion as we have discussed, it will be able to deliver efficiently. But if it does not do, moving out and opening new branch will be just adding trouble on top of the other. Here are the 8 references we used in this case study, and thank you for your attention.